Hey guys, Charlie here with Render Analytics. Today we're going to walk through the tool ApplyGenie. So we're going to see how to use the tool ApplyGenie, how it works, and how to get the most out of the tool. ApplyGenie is a tool that helps people apply to jobs in a more efficient manner by simply creating automations around job application submission. So in other words, you can apply to more than one job at a time using specific criteria, making sure you have plenty of information to feed our tool. And from there, you're able to then seamlessly apply to jobs. So let's take a look at the process here. We start off by connecting to either LinkedIn or Indeed. Right now, we're just showing LinkedIn here. You connect to your LinkedIn credentials. So the first time you connect to your LinkedIn credentials, please understand that because we're connecting to LinkedIn, sometimes you're going to be asked for either two-factor authentication or a one-time password or something like that. This usually happens the first time you either use a new device or the first time you log into the account. This process can take up to 4 to 5 minutes. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that. But once you do it once and you get out of the way, you should be in the clear here. From there, you just provide some information about yourself. For the skills section specifically, it's very important that you fill these out to the best of your ability. Any skills that you have, make sure that you include them here and make sure that you specify how many years of experience you have with that skill. It could be technical, it could be managerial in nature, it could be a lot of different things. You can also add your own custom skill if you feel like we don't have your skill covered here. This is part of the automation process, so it's important that you add as many skills as you can. You'll also be asked a series of some basic questions. For our last question here, what option should we select, yes or no, if we don't have a relevant answer? This is a very rare use case, but we recommend you select yes here to get the best possible results based on our own previous data. You can also add your own optional questions. So if you have a question that you think is going to be asked based on the job title you're going after, make sure you have it covered, right? You can add your own questions here and make sure that those are part of the application process, just in case we didn't have it covered otherwise through your resume, the skills, or the required questions. Last but not least, you add your job title, whatever you would like. You add a location. You can do city, state, or country. Depending on the number of job applications you have, you can run an automation for as many as you have. If you have 200 job applications ready to go, you can run 200 at a time. If you have the free 25, you can run all 25 at a time, although we recommend you break it up into a couple of different searches just to cover yourself. For now, we'll just run one here. You can have specific salary cap requirements on whether you're remote or on site, and you can even choose what kind of job type and what kind of experience level you're looking for here. The nice part about this here is you can also choose an opt-out company. So if you're working for a current employer or there's a certain arrangement out there where you don't want your employer to know that you're looking for a new job, you can include them here to make sure you don't accidentally apply to them instead. From there, you simply just click applying to jobs. Are you sure? And our automation is in progress. This too can take up to a few minutes here, but usually after the first time, it goes pretty fast. Usually the first time you connect, it will be your slowest process as you're connecting to LinkedIn for the first time, and LinkedIn has a few security measures in place to make sure that there's no suspicious behavior. So we're just going to let this run here for a few moments. You can change tabs if you'd like or do something else in the meantime, but we recommend you just keep an eye on this. This can take up to 2 to 3 minutes, but your automation is getting started, and once it gets going, you can sit back and relax. Once your job application has been submitted and you went through any last verification steps, you can then check out the Applied Jobs tab to see what your job application process is doing. Please understand the first time that you apply, it's going to say you have no jobs. And when the automation is in progress here, don't worry if the jobs haven't showed up yet. Those jobs might show up here in this Applied Jobs section hours later, but ultimately they'll show up if you've run the job. So we recommend you check either a few hours later or the next day to see the jobs that you applied to on behalf of the tool. You can see all the historical jobs here as well. You can even click on the job title or the company title to go to the job listing itself and review your application that was sent through ApplyGenie, just in case you want to review what was actually sent. So you can go ahead and click that. You can see previous job runs that you've done through the history tab. And of course, you can get more job applications and more job submissions out the door. Hey guys, I hope you appreciated my little demo of our ApplyGenie tool here. Looking forward to hearing feedback from you guys and letting you get a shot at it. Give it a try at applygenie.ai, or you can also learn more at renderanalytics.net. Take care, guys. Have a good day.